Witness News presents Friday Night Football.
Hello and welcome to our special playoff preview edition of Friday Night Football. I'm Joe Zone. We'll be bringing in Ned Griffen in just a minute. All of the games finally have been played. The 5 that were postponed from yesterday because of the cold weather, they were played today, and their results did impact the final playoff spots. Wolcott got in, East Haven did not. And so, once the CIAC Football Committee makes it all official tomorrow, the quarterfinals begin on Tuesday night. Double L, like, well, just most seasons, it's loaded. Every one of the top 8 qualifiers is or has been ranked in one of the state's top 10 polls. It's a loaded bracket with what I think has the most interesting matchups. We'll see what Ned thinks in just a minute. New Canaan has been one of the best teams in the state all season, but losses to St. Joseph and Greenwich put them in a tough spot. Out of the playoffs, but the win yesterday over number 1 in the state, Darien, in the Turkey Bowl started a chain of events that ended with New Canaan in the number 8 spot. So here's how the bracket in Class Double L looks. 8th-seeded New Canaan will get the top seed Shelton in the first round in Shelton on Tuesday night. Southington and Fairfield Prep go in the 4-5 matchup. 3rd-seeded Newtown hosts 6th-seeded Darien, and 2nd-seeded Greenwich hosts 7th-seeded New Britain. Well, this is where we bring in Ned Griffen of the Day in New London and the lonesome polecat. I mean, you got more handles going on, Ned, than anybody I know. But this is the time of the year where Ned comes in. He's followed the entire state. He's seen all the teams play, has a real good feel of what we're doing. We're going to start in Double L. And what jumps to me, the early games in that thing could go a lot of ways. What do you see?
Yeah, the first round is pretty stacked. You know, you have Newtown, which has had a good year again from them, 10-0, and here comes Darien, the 3-time state champion. Oh.
After a loss?
After a loss, great time to get them. Fairfield Prep, which is a good team, forget the one loss. You know, they held Shelton, unbeaten Shelton, the top seed in Double L, held them without an offensive touchdown in a 10-7 loss. Wow. They're going to unbeaten Southington. You have New Britain, which has one of my favorite players this year, and Sean Robinson, the running back. You know, physical team. They're going to Greenwich, which I think is a level above everyone else right now in Double L. And Shelton, you know, they have New Canaan coming in. New Canaan, which beats Darien, who saw that coming yesterday, and who wants to play New Canaan this time of the year. Just terrific matchups. I mean, theoretically, you could have a Darien-Greenwich semifinal, which is the final everyone wanted. And there's a lot of toss-up games there in that first round.
Greenwich in the final.
Yep.
Who are they going to play? Do you think maybe it's a tough one, right?
I'll say Shelton.
Okay.
I'll say Shelton.
And you've said all along you think Greenwich is the step above everybody?
I've had Greenwich number 1 since week 1. And they haven't done anything to make me think otherwise. And you know what happened yesterday with Darien losing to New Canaan, granted, Darien did not help itself with so many mistakes. So many 4 turnovers, and at the end of the game, you know, on 4th down, when deciding whether to stay on the field, go for the touchdown, or go for the field goal, right. Delay a game. That's very un-Darien-like. So after seeing that, I feel even better about Greenwich. Now I'm not going to ever doubt Darien, but I feel better about Greenwich now than I did yesterday.